His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received at Sakhir Palace His Royal Highness Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, along with several other officials. The meeting reviewed local issues and development efforts and Bahrain's ambitious visions for sustained progress and achieving its people's aspiration. His Majesty the King expressed pride in the significant role played by His Royal Highness and the continuous efforts of Team Bahrain, led by His Royal Highness in achieving accomplishments through developmental initiatives and projects that contribute to the kingdom's advancement. His Majesty extended his thanks and gratitude to the citizens for their well wishes on Bahrain's national days and commended the celebration held across the country's governorates, which received widespread participation and success. Furthermore, His Majesty the King commended the inauguration of the Babco refinery project, underscoring its importance in supporting economic development, enhancing competitiveness and providing quality job opportunities for Bahrainis. His Majesty also highlighted the opening of the Hiwar Resort, describing it as a significant addition to Bahrain's tourism sector. As the New Year's approached, His Majesty conveyed his best wishes for a prosperous and progressive year for Bahrain and its loyal citizens, expressing hope for continued success, excellence and leadership for the kingdom. His Majesty also wished peace across the world. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received at Sakhir Palace the President of the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities, Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa. His Majesty expressed appreciation to the President of the BACA and all its members for the efforts in organizing and hosting various national events and programs coinciding with Bahrain's National Day celebration, highlighting the success of the third edition of the Muharraq Night Festival held in Muharraq along the UNESCO heritage-listed Pearling Path. His Majesty noted the importance of preserving Bahrain's heritage and authentic tradition. His Majesty the King expressed pride in the historic significance of the city of Muharraq and the contribution of its people, noting the city's role in Bahrain's history and the cultural and civilization richness of its heritage. His Majesty commended the people of Muharraq for the commitment in preserving the crafts and profession of their ancestors, particularly those related to pearl diving and fishing, for which Bahrain has been renowned since ancient times. His Majesty the King also commended the notable success of the national events that combined heritage, culture, arts and entertainment, attracting an impressive turnout of citizens, residents and visitors alike. The personal representative of His Majesty the King and President of the Supreme Council for Environment, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, underscored Bahrain's commitment to supporting all environmental challenges, emphasizing their importance in achieving sustainable development goals, particularly those related in biodiversity, marking Gulf Wildlife Day, observed annually on December 30th, and themed this year as Sustainable Marine Wildlife. His Highness highlighted the directive of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to establish regulations and enhance measures for the development and protection of marine resources and safeguarding food security. His Highness noted the importance of preserving natural resources and boosting marine stocks through relegated fishing practices, which plays an important role in ensuring environmental sustainability, protecting fish stock and reducing marine pollution. His Highness also underscored the significance of this year's theme, which focuses on protecting marine environments from pollution and addressing related challenges. His Highness called for efforts to minimize human impact on marine ecosystems, uphold regional and international environmental agreements, and implement comprehensive development plans to protect wildlife. His Highness further emphasized the importance of continued cooperation among regional countries to protect the environment, support initiatives to expand green spaces, and promote biodiversity conservation for a sustainable present and a prosperous future. The first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received professional Saudi swimmer Maryam Saleh bin Laden after she completed the Khalid bin Hamad Swimming Challenge from Al Khobar, Saudi Arabia to Salman City in Bahrain in 11 hours, 25 minutes, 47 seconds. More with this in this report.
Following in the footsteps of the first Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, who swam from Saudi Arabia to Bahrain, professional Saudi swimmer Maryam Saleh bin Laden completed the Khalid bin Hamad Swimming Challenge from Al Khobar in Saudi Arabia to Salman City in Bahrain. Swimmer Maryam affirmed that the challenge undertaken by His Highness to swim from Saudi Arabia to Bahrain for a distance of 42 kilometers 10 years ago, the proceeds of which were allocated to cancer patients, was a motivation for her to undertake such a challenge. Maryam Saleh bin Laden is known for several swimming achievements, including being the first Arab woman to swim across the Red Sea to Egypt in October 2022, the first swimmer to cross Dubai Creek and swim 24 kilometers in 2017, and the first Gulf woman to swim across the English Channel, covering 21 miles in August 16, and has many other accomplishments in swimming.
The Shura Council held its weekly session, presided over by its chairman, Ali Saleh. The session was then informed of the letters received from the Speaker of the Representative Council regarding the conclusion of the Council on the Decree Law amending some provisions of the Decree Law establishing the Bahrain Petroleum Company, as well as a draft law ratifying the Charter of the Digital Cooperation Organization. It also discussed and approved the report of the Finance and Economic Affairs Committee on the project on the reverse for future generation. The session also approved the draft law ratifying the agreement between the government of Bahrain and the government of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of China for the promotion and protection of investment. In implementation of the directive of His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister to provide 6,900 housing services to citizens, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning continues its procedure in this regard. The Minister received a new batch of citizens benefiting from the ownership services, where services in the project schedule or in the final stages of completion have been allocated. Financing banks also received a new batch of beneficiaries of financing services and the new category of Tasheel and Mazaya to complete procedures for disrupting finance amounts. In coordination with the financing bank, the Ministry continued the procedure for allocating and disputing financial amounts to beneficiaries of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Directive regarding the allocation of 1,400 Mazaya financing applicants. The Ministry affirms that it will continue to communicate with citizens over the coming period to complete procedures for receiving houses servicing according to the timeline. The RAK Art Foundation signed an MOU with the KLK Foundation in Germany to promote arts and cultural exchanges. On the occasion of this event, the founder of RAK Art Foundation, Sheikh Rashid bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, expressed optimism about the collaboration and its expected positive impact. The president of KLK Foundation highlighted the importance of fostering cultural communication between communities to create a bridge that celebrates creativity and mutual understanding. The MOU aims to create sustainable partnership and enhance artistic communities in Bahrain and Germany. Located on Hawar Islands, the Hawar Resort, managed by Mantis, is one of the luxury tourism projects in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The resort offers a unique experience that blends comfort with exploring the beauty of marine and terrestrial life, making it a unique destination for luxury and nature lovers alike. More in this report.
Hawar Resort is the first of the strategic projects implemented as part of the Hawar Islands General Plan under the supervision of the Higher Authority for Hawar Islands Development, which highlights the Kingdom of Bahrain's tourism potential based on its unique composition and marine environment and diverse islands as the only archipelagic country in the region. Managed by Mantis Hotel Group, the Hawar Resort is the first of 3 exciting tourism projects under development on Hawar Island, overseen by the Higher Authority for Hawar Islands Development. The resort features 104 tastefully designed luxury rooms and villas, including overwater villas and beach villas with private pools, as well as upscale rooms in the main building. From exploring the island's rich ecosystem to going on marine adventures and enjoying innovative culinary experiences at 5 specialty restaurants, the resort is set to open its doors to visitors and tourists in January 2025, offering exceptional experiences that highlight the island's rich heritage and unique biodiversity.
Hawar Resort is considered a unique tourism project in the Hawar Islands in the Kingdom of Bahrain, where the project marks the new era in the field of ecotourism and luxury hotel services in the region. The resort comes with the framework of ambitious endeavors and strategic plans to develop the Hawar Islands and transform them into a tourist destination alongside other tourist destinations in the kingdom. More in this report.
The tourism sector has become a fundamental pillar in further enhancing the national economy due to its important role in renewing economic activity in the Kingdom of Bahrain in light of various tourism projects that have proven their effective role in attracting tourists and placing Bahrain on the global tourism map. Hawar Resort is one of the notable projects which represent 2 interconnected concepts, a beach oasis offering a wide range of luxurious facilities and a wildlife retreat that houses rare forms of wildlife, creating a unique haven in the Middle East that beautifully harmonizes with nature. The resort is located on the western coast of Hawar Island, featuring a stunning seafront, 102 rooms with enchanting views, a luxurious beach villa, 5 upscale restaurants, and a range of sports and recreational facilities with world-class services which establish a valuable addition to the country's tourism sector. This project holds tremendous strategic importance, reflecting the national vision to further promote sustainable tourism activities while highlighting and preserving the beautiful nature of the Kingdom of Bahrain for future generations.
In its third edition, the Mharrag Nice Festival continues its activity as part of Bahrain's festive season, welcoming visitors in a unique and exceptional atmosphere. The festival is characterized by the diversity of its programs to include tours that explore the folklore of historical houses associated with the Pearling Path. The festival dedicates a large area of its activities for children and recreational activities that enrich and enhance their skills. For the first time, visitors can visit the houses located on the site of the Pearling Path and witness their unique exhibitions and collections. Mharrag's old alleys and streets along the Pearling Path has been transformed into the ideal destination for all audience to enjoy an experience that combines heritage, creativity, arts, and music. Retro Manama, which is part of Celebrate Bahrain 2024, continues, which is organized by the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibition Authority in strategic partnership with private sector institution. Manama Souk, one of the important commercial and economic centers that deserve to be celebrated along with its distinguished history. The classic experience brings back many stories for different generations. The souk is closely associated with music, classic costume, and traditional cuisine. Manama Retro includes many diverse activities and highlights this historical market. It also takes visitors on a journey through different times. The event is open for visitors until January 7th. Bahrain's national football team yesterday qualified for the semi-final round of the Arabian Gulf Cup after obtaining 6 points in the first round of the tournament. The national team will now meet the Kuwaiti team in the semi-final round. During the 3 matches played so far for Bahrain's national team, witnessed a remarkable presence of Bahraini fans who reached to the qualification of the national team.